Bitcoin breakout, huh? Well, let's show you what everybody else is not talking about. What's up, guys? It is I, Carlton Flowers, the Crypto Pro, back again with an update on Bitcoin in the midst of a breakout. Everybody on the YouTubes is talking about parabolic run. It's about to happen. It's starting right now. We're shooting off to the moon. So let's check out the chart here on our 4-hour with Bitcoin, and we do see that the price line has jumped up above the median of the Fitchpork. The Fitchpork. The Fitchpork. That's a new word, a new technical term. A Fitchpork is a very, very tremendous thing. It's unbelievable. Very, very unbelievable. We've only seen this once in history. We're sitting at 11,940, knocking on the door of 12,000. We've got a double hump happening here with the stochastic regaining its strength and popping over that 80% boundary between the neutral zone and the overbought zone. So it looks like we're just chasing on up here. Where's 12,000? It's right there. So we could crawl on up and continue to rise until we hit this center line right here. Let's just draw a little line, why don't we? How about that? Make a fantastic little line. Oop, that's a little too thick. Let's make it thin and green. Let's make it green. So here we are. We're gonna do something like this, and then boom, we'll hit the glorious 12,000. And so then it's to the moon, right? Or could something else happen? Well, let's just look at the overall chart and then show you what everybody else is not talking about, which is the entire altcoin market. All right, let's get rid of this and clear this chart out and just zoom out to the one-day chart and just see what we can see. There's our little channel there. Let me zoom in here like so. Let's see if we can take note of a few things. Number one, we're still sitting on top of a very bullish stochastic. Check this out. You know, we're at a nice divergence between the fast line and the slow line, taking the second hump after this peak right here. On balance, volume is showing loading up going on. It's shooting up. This is the one day, man. This is really looking good. The only interesting thing I see on this one day is that the volume profile point of control is down here at 11,367, and then we've got another node or a peak volume bar that is here somewhere around what, 11,800. And then notice how up here at our magic number of 12,000, notice how there's really not a lot of volume. That's very interesting to see that. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's clear this out. Jump back to the 4-hour, turn drawing mode off, and let's see what's going on with the alt since we're in the midst of this massive bull run here that's about to go parabolic. Well, what's everything else doing? First of all, we'll start with Dow Jones. And we see that we are experiencing, we got 1, 2, 3, the third lower high, and we're moving down. The US dollar is taking a dive, which usually happens right along while Bitcoin is going straight up. So this is a critical level right here, where the dollar's sitting at 93. Is it going to bounce up and find support, or is it going to move down? Now the stochastic says that we are about to head into oversold territory and start another cycle. Okay, so we'll just have to keep our eyes on that. So there was Bitcoin with its big pump. Now let's start with the alts. XRP moving down. 4-hour stochastic is kind of pointing down. On balance, volume shows major dump action going on. This is a pretty deep cut in the on-balance volume, which gives us our approximation of what the institutional traders and the whales are doing as far as holding, accumulating, or getting rid of their coins. All right, now how about Litecoin, which is usually the leading indicator? Why is the leading indicator going down? And notice how we're bouncing around at this support somewhere around 46. We went boink, boink. This is the third time, once, twice, 3 times a lady. What's going to happen after this third time? Is it going to bounce up or is it going to fall through the floor? So that's a pretty interesting divergence where Bitcoin is experiencing somewhat of a boner there. And here we have Litecoin that's kind of settled down a little bit, going a little limp, so to say. Ethereum. What's Ethereum doing? Ethereum usually also leads the way, kind of like Litecoin. Why are we dumping? Now we're sitting on this massive ring here. Let's go to the 1 day and see which ring this is. I think this is the 4.618 on this majorly important fib ring here. It's the 4.618. That's what I thought. So we could have some action along this line. All right. And on the 1 day, we're crawling up. But we're looking like we're going to have a crossover here with this fast line headed towards the slow line. On balance, volume looks good, but on the 4 hour, not looking so hot. We're moving down while Bitcoin is moving up, and stochastic is looking very, very bearish. That's a divergence. Bands will make them dance, and right now they're dancing on the floor. The only good thing about band at this point, at $5.69, which is a great point to grab a few, which I might. Who knows? I mean, it could definitely go lower because when you look at the 1 day, the stochastic cycle has not completed. We got plenty of room left to go before we could say, hey, we're an oversold, and this on balance volume shows steady decline distribution going on. But right here on the 4 hour, we got a crossover about to happen, which tells me we're about to move up on band. But band is divergent from Bitcoin, taking a nice correction. What's happening with Polkadot? Well, we're sitting on this significant fib circle ring. Let's look and see which ring this might happen to be. It's the 3.618 of the current downtrend movement. That's an important ring. We usually get pivots on those rings, and we're sitting on it right now with a red candle. Now, look at the stochastic. It started to cross over and it said, nope, I'm not going to cross over. I'm going to go ahead and open back up, fast line below the slow line with a downward trajectory. How about that? So we are headed to the oversold zone, and on balance volume was kind of downward moving, and then we had this little pop up, and now it's pointing back down. Too early to tell if we're going to hold or if we're going to see some distribution going on. Now, of course, we got this support down here at the $3.90 level. Is it going to hold this support? Well, as I always say, it depends on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin continues to move up, we'll bounce off of this and have a nice recovery. But if not, we could sail straight through this line and go down to this next lower support at 365. Okay, let's clear that and just take a quick peek at the 1 day where we can see that the stochastic cycle is really just sitting in the middle at 46%, and we don't know what's going to happen here because the fast line looks like it's about to overtake that slow line, but it could reverse pitch and continue to move up. But the on balance volume says distribution. So I don't know about this Polkadot. It's 50-50 at this point, but at the moment it's bearish. Uniswap is just slopping it up. We're at $2.92. I bought a bag. I need to shoot a video at about 310, which I don't really care. It moved up to 330 and I was going to sell and then buy back again. I thought, nah, it's just not enough to really worry about. Stochastic is looking very, very bearish. And on the 1 day, the fast line looks like it's about to cross over the slow line and continue to head downward. Maybe we could be headed down here to this $2.48 support line. I don't know. Well, point is, this is definitely divergent from Bitcoin. Chainlink, divergent. We're on a slide. Same thing. Stochastic 4-hour pointing downward. And on the 1 day, it's not looking so hot because our fast line did cross over the slow and we could be starting into our down cycle. All right, let's just see if there's any others. Key, this is my only good one. It's leveling up right now, taking a massive, huge jump. Just like an electron moving to a different ring, we have jumped up here to this 3.618 on this red ring, and I think it's going to become a new support. New video coming in about Key. They got a lot of stuff going on, but that's not the point. Let's look at some others here real quick, like OXT moving down, bearish. Tron moving down, bearish into the oversold section. ADA. Major slide. Look at this. It's just a dumperooski. We're about to break 10 cents on ADA. Some other popular ones. Anchor is on a slide. Zilliqa is on a slide. Loopring is on a slide. And the beloved RSR is on a slide. All right, so let's just jump back on up here. And you tell me, what do you think? Do you trust this big thing that's popped up here? Do you really think that this is going to go to the moon after we touch on this 12,000, which we very well could? Look at this. You know, we got a crossover there. If you zoom in, the fast line's about to jump over the red there so we can get another hump. All it's going to take is one more hump. One more hump is going to get us up here to this 12,000 level, right in here in this zone. And like I said, on the 1 day, where is the volume profile? What is it doing? Look what it's showing right here on the 4-hour. Not a lot of volume here, and there's nothing up at 12,000. But we got this massive cluster here, here, and at the point of control down at 10,722. Very interesting. Well, that's all I got. I just wanted to alert you and talk about some of these big fat mouths who are saying we're going to 5 million tomorrow or by the end of the month. And nobody is talking about all of the red that's going on in the altcoin market. More sneak previews coming on my NFTs. I got so many ideas. Man, it's going to be fun. It's going to be wild. Like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you know when I have my next video coming out, because I've got some short ones, some mobile reports that are coming out very soon so I can update you on our favorite projects like Polkadot, Band, Uniswap, XRP. And I am going to do an analysis on Ethereum as requested. So shout out to all of my subs. You guys rock. You are the best. We've been having good discussions. Just us, the important people, not the spammers, but just us in the comments. And I really enjoy that. So let's keep on talking about this in the comment section and keep tracking and see what happens if we get our October surprise. This is Carlton Flowers. I'm out. Check me out next time. Peace.